In Google Suite, add-ons are kind of like those things that you think, gosh, I wish it did this. And typically, if you've thought that, there has been someone who has created an add-on. It's got its own menu. So you just click on that and then you go to Get Add-ons and you will find a whole list of add-ons that you can search through, browse, and pick and choose the ones that you would like. And I'm going to share with you just a few that I have found useful. And there are many, many more. This is not an exhaustive list by any stretch of the imagination. So insert icons. When you click on it, you get the open sidebar. This is how most of the add-ons work. There's a sidebar that'll open up over here, and then you can just, excuse me, work through this on your own. Now the great thing about this is insert add-ons will allow you to put your own hexadecimal color in there. So if you know what it is, you can just type it in. Otherwise, you can select it from this. So let's say I wanted to put an icon in that was red, and I wanted it to be an icon for a bicycle. There it is. So when I click on it, it adds it to the slide. And I can then resize and move it around and put it where I want it. So that kind of makes your slides fun and exciting, or interesting, a little bit more interesting than typical. And they have a lot of different icons to choose from. Another add-on that I use from time to time is Paletti. Now Paletti will allow you to choose kind of a color theme. It has different palettes, and you can change those and play around with different ways to make it look more attractive. Pear Deck is probably my favorite of all the add-ons. And what Pear Deck does is it allows you to create for your lessons some assessment tools. So let's say that you want to put something in for at the beginning of your lesson. You can insert a drawing slide. And the students then, when you insert these and you share this lesson, or you publish the lesson and share it with your students, they then see this and have a way to draw on this slide. There are other kinds of slides. Pear Deck is a whole session in and of itself. If you've never seen it, you need to watch some YouTube tutorials or go to a session on it, because it's awesome. Another add-on is the Slides Toolbox. Now the Slides Toolbox, I think most of what's on here you can get to other ways through the menu bar, but this just kind of makes it nice and easy to use because it's over here on the right. You can go to the arrangement tool, and there are all those center, arrange, align, distribute things that we've talked about before. And you go back up to the top, close the arrangement. There are text tools where you can change the letter casing and the formatting and the paragraphs, etc. Again, it just maybe makes it a little bit easier. And then there's Top Stock and Unsplash, which I won't go into, but those are just different sources for pictures that you can use in your slides presentation. Hope you find some add-ons that are helpful for you, and if you find some that I need to include, add those in the comments.